Hey, it's Hot937, hot937.com. And right now, it seems like we're number one for hip-hop, R&B, and Afro-beats. It feels like I've known you forever, man, because I've been following your music for a long time.
Oh, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I call him Davido. What is it? Tell me the official name.
It's Davido.
Davido.
Yeah.
Do you get offended when people call you?
No, because even back home in Africa, like in the southern part of Africa, they say Davido. So it just depends where you're from, really. To me, my name is David. When I'm in Paris, they say Davido. So
I first saw you in a magazine called Fader.
Yeah, Fader.
That was a great interview.
Yes,
and I took a lot from that interview. Born in Atlanta.
Born in Atlanta, raised in Nigeria.
Raised in Nigeria, and went to school here though, right?
Yeah, I went to school here for a bit, 2 years, not long.
And you got the first studio bug. You guys went to Guitar Center, I heard.
Yes.
And for $500, you bought some studio equipment.
And from there, it's never stopped.
Never stopped then.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know you wanted to do this at a young age, or was it something?
Yeah, but I didn't
heard?
want to be in the forefront of it. I wanted to kind of be in the background doing it. But I kind of just fell into it. I just dropped this record and it got so big in Nigeria, and I just had to follow up. And before you know it, I was an artist.
Why'd you want to be in the background?
That was just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I was more like a producer, writing the songs in the background, making my check. I want to be a Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to be. But then I just had to happen to fall into being an artist.
Now, Davido, you've seen the music in America, how it is. And back home, what's the biggest difference in the fans?
It's crazy. You know, back home, you already know it's crazy. It's wild. But the fans everywhere is love. It's love everywhere. But, you know, in America, they're getting new to Afro beats. You know what I'm saying? They're loving it, and I can tell. But even out here, my fans out here going crazy, too.
They're going crazy,
so
right?
Of course.
Now, you think I think some of the artists are trying to take the Afro beats and make it their own. You know, some pop artists have had big records, and some of the people who love those artists didn't realize the beats they were using were Afro beats.
Yeah.
And you must have been sitting in the background saying,
I mean, a lot of my
Afrobeat.
peers were offended, but I honestly wasn't offended because I know they can't do it better than us. You know, I know that much. But at the end of the day, even people in Africa do hip hop, so you can't say they're using our sound when we use their sound too.
Now, the music you're seeing, it doesn't sound like yours. Is it the instrumentation, the way you guys produce the beats, the drums? Because there is a difference.
It's a difference.
Something in there. What is it?
We never play on beat. It's never on beat.
It's never on beat. The snares may drop someplace else.
That's the key.
The kick may drop someplace else.
Delay.
Slight delay in the bass line.
You know what I'm saying? Bass line is very important. You guys playing boom, 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 boom. We playing. You know, we getting the soul. Different. We getting the soul. It catches you different, yeah.
Now, growing up back home, what kind of music were you exposed to, but from your parents?
Hip hop. My parents, I wouldn't say my parents didn't really play no music around me like that. My mom, played a little Rita, but my dad was listening to like old folk Nigerian music.
Was he?
Yeah, but my sisters was playing hip hop because they was in school in London and in America, so they used to bring all the new hip hop songs back. Ja Rule, I used to love Ja Rule.
Was Ja Rule big for you growing up?
What? Ja Rule was huge for everybody in Nigeria back then. Ja Rule, and then 50 came in and did that, and then you know what I'm saying, back then.
I talk to a lot of artists from the States, and they say when they go overseas, when they go over there, the love is so different. Yeah. The fans.
It's crazy. It's love. It's real love. Like, one thing I gotta tell you about Africa is, no matter rich or poor, they're happy and smiling. You know,
no matter if they have it or don't have it,
they smiling, and I think that's one of the most beautiful things in the world.
Now, when you hear your song on the radio here, how's it feel? You see your song growing, you're getting bigger and bigger.
It's a great feeling, man. It's a lot of people fought for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy to be one of the people that have pioneered and enjoyed this little mainstream success coming to Afrobeats.
That's got to be amazing for you, man. You're putting together an album right now.
Yes, the album coming out in October.
Give me the name of the album. Do you have it yet?
I don't got it yet.
You working on it?
I got a few.
Any special features? I know you got the new single right now with Chris Brown. Blow your mind.
Yeah, me and Chris got 2 other songs on my album. But I got one with Lil Baby, Gunna, and Thug. That's gonna go crazy.
Wow. Anybody on the wish list that you want on this record?
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to work with a couple people. I don't want to jinx myself, but we'll see how it goes, though.
What's your recording process when you start to put a song together? How do you?
It depends. Sometimes it's the beat comes first, or the idea, or sometimes my producer, like, he got a nice voice too, so he just do it like a little vibe, and I take it and complete it.
Do you produce too?
Yeah.
And how long have you been producing?
For all my career since I was 15. But
Your whole career?
I'm not really as hands-on as before because of time and stuff, but yes, I'm a producer.
Now, Davido, a lot of people know that your family, you come from a wealthy family. Do you want to make your own mark in this? And make
Of course,
your own
I've been made my
You've
own
been
mark.
doing that, right? And people say like, okay, he's been given this silver spoon.
I
He
think
has it.
they passed that.
They passed that?
Way
Have
past
you
that.
always wanted to do that? Like, go say, Dad, you got this, but I want to be my own man.
I even had to tell him. He saw it by himself.
He saw it by himself?
Yeah.
And he just he said, take it and run with it?
Yeah.
What's the best advice you have gotten from your father?
That doesn't last forever.
And what are you doing to make sure it doesn't last forever? And now that you're doing this and making your own money, how are you?
I'm not even talking about not only money, just everything. Everything don't last forever. Just got to make sure that one thing be good. While you up, be very good to people. I've learned to be good to people because on your way down, you never know. And then all this doesn't last forever. And just I've learned to keep my real people around me. I think that's one thing that can help an
The
artist.
crew is still tight. You've always had the same people
Same
around you,
people.
best friends around you.
Same people.
That's very important these days because
Yeah.
you get new people come to the circle
And then mess everything up.
and it mess everything up. In the future, as far as the states go, where would you love to perform at? Are there places here you want to go on stage and just?
I had a dream to perform MSG, but 50 Cent made it possible a couple of days ago.
A couple of days ago.
Yeah.
How did that feel when you walked into
Crazy,
that building?
Crazy. They went crazy. I was like, damn. He was like, damn, too.
Was he?
Yeah, I think he was surprised.
Are you surprised at the large population of the African community in the States?
No, because I was part of them. I'm one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I think we're more confident now. We're more confident and more outspoken. So I think now it seems like it's way more. But I think they've always been here. But
Do you think the music is helping that?
Of course, that's right. Of course, it's giving them confidence. Of course, music, movies, everything. Wakanda, the fashion, everything, food,
I think like
etc.
people starting to realize in the music industry that if you, okay, we're gonna bring Davido to a show, we don't know how it's gonna do, and then when you do the show, it sells out so
Yeah.
fast, and you're like surprising people. People like open their eyes.
Yeah,
like,
even
this
like
is-
Live
this
Nation.
is real.
surprise. Yes, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? When I first got the first tour schedule, Live Nation gave me 200, 300 people venues. I said, I'm not doing that. They said, yeah, let's start small. I said, I'm not doing that. I said, do it. First show we did, Boston, almost 5,000 people, sold out.
What's the
And I
biggest
did 20,000 in UK.
in the UK? 20,000
O2 Arena.
Now I've seen some of your footage on stage back home,
Yeah.
and so many people love what you do. When you came out in the crowd, I'm looking at the crowd, and it's like a sea of people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's got to be a good feeling, man.
It's the best feeling in the world, sir. I tell you, it didn't feel good.
And you treat your fans with a lot of respect. You love your fans.
Of course, like what? Every time.
How do you stay in touch with your fans? Like, is social network a big part?
I mean,
of this?
social media is definitely a big part, but you know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know. I see them everywhere, man. Just everywhere I could. I talk to them. Where you from? What are you doing with your life? What is this? Try to motivate them when I see them. I do a lot of giveaways once in a while. Try to get that some cash up. I got some scholarships too that I give out. Just little things just to help the people, you know.
As far as the other artists coming out of where you're from, what are the biggest artists besides you that are out there?
Oh man, we got Wizkid. You heard of him?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Burna Boy.
Burna Boy's on fire right now.
Yeah. Techno.
Techno.
He
He's got some good ones too.
Yeah, he just produced that Drake and Sway Lee record.
Now all them guys doing shows out there and drawing big crowds too.
Over here?
Back home.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Burna Boy just released the album. He
Yes.
seems to caught fire lately.
Yeah.
Have you ever worked with him?
Nah, that's my man.
Did you guys know each other growing up back home?
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah.
We all did.
Was there a sense of competition? Because here in music, there's always a sense of competition. In
I
the
mean,
States
with me, it ain't competition with me. I mean, I ain't competing with nobody. But like we're back home, like I was telling somebody, there's so many of us back home. But just like a few of us get the opportunity to cross and be able to get our music out here. But there's so many people back home.
Are you happy where you are right now?
Of course.
In life?
I'm life. I'm happy. Just some things that we fighting for. Like I feel like I should have won a VMA last night. I'm
Right.
playing.
I was there. Was you there?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
I
we were
wasn't.
Boston. I was there last night.
But just I feel like we're gonna get there. Though we're gonna get.
That's
there.
one of the dreams. That's one of the things that you want to do is collect these awards.
Yes.
And as far as making this music more and more popular, you're doing it with these singles right now. What else can you do to make this music more and more popular in the States? To make it more aware.
Stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? People know the music, but I feel like they need to get to know us as artists, what exactly we represent, our culture, all of that. You know, I'm planning to do a festival next year in New York, in Madison Square Garden myself.
Madison Square Garden?
Yes.
It seems to me like you're motivated. You have something to prove for your culture.
Yeah.
I get this vibe from you that you said, I'm here to let the world know about where I'm from and how we live. Just in case you don't know, I'm going to show you who I am and what I represent. That's what I get from you.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing. I think I bring the vibe out. And everybody just rock with me, man. I don't even know. I'll just be chilling, but everybody just rock with me, and I just ran with it.
You know, you was in Atlanta, so you got a taste of the dirty South and everything. So
yes.
Yeah. How was that living out there?
I love ATL, man. ATL is my home. ATL was the first city to love me, to play my music in the strip clubs. Like, it really started from the strippers.
It really do.
It really did. I'm telling you, it started from the strippers. I had this stripper fan. She used to play my song before you know it. The DJ playing it before you know it. From the strip club, it go to the club. From the club, it go to the radio. And then when stuff blows up in Atlanta, it fly to New York. And then
was Atlanta your first experience in like a real strip club?
Yeah,
Atlanta?
definitely.
Did you throwing out the money?
Hell yeah.
Are you doing that?
Stay doing that.
You got to do it, right?
Got to. I got so much stripper friends.
Now you said you got some ATL rappers on your new album too.
Yeah, Gunna, Lil Baby, Thug. You know, that's my brother. I'm YSL all day.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
How'd it feel working with them? Them guys can spit.
I've been working with them for years. I knew Baby before Baby started rapping.
It's amazing how he came around.
I knew Baby before he started rapping.
You knew him before he started rapping?
Yes.
That's crazy because he's on fire right now. It seemed like he came out of he didn't come out of nowhere because he's been working for a long time.
He really did come out of nowhere because he just started rapping and blew up.
And he was just a regular street cat.
His first mixtape blew up. People be having 5, 6 mixtapes before they get hot. Baby dropped one mixtape and blew up.
Nah, that's crazy. That's really good right there, man. I got to thank you for coming by, man.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate it, man. Your new single with Chris Brown is going to be everywhere. I got a plan. I got to talk to your people about getting you down here on a big stage.
Let's do it. Tell them.
Big stage up there.
Tell them.
Hot 937. I want to go on there as Hot 937 featuring Davido.
We should make a campaign for that.
Want to do that?
Yeah.
We can start this after this interview. I'm gonna talk to your man and we can make this happen.
Let's do it.
All right, it's Hot 937, man.